Hey, what's up? So, I gotta tell you guys something real quick. I just had this kid that, he's probably been messaging me for 3 or 4 months now from the UK. And, I just went off on him. Because he asked me, he's like, hey man, you know any cheap business to start? I'm like, yeah man, window cleaning, power washing, lawn care, everything that I did to get started because I didn't have any fucking money. And then he's like, okay, well, what about goals? And I sent him a video from YouTube where I talk about goals and your attitude and your mindset. We talk back and forth a little bit, and I'm like, hey, man, you got it. Go do this thing. You got this. He's 17, and he's young, so I'm not trying to harp on him too bad, but if you're 17, 18, 19, 20 years old and you're trying to start a business, understand that it's not going to be fucking easy by any stretch of the imagination. And the guy just sent me a GoFundMe page to help him buy some equipment. If you're going to be successful, you have to have the mindset that you've got to do it by yourself. You don't need handouts, okay? No one ever got to where they're at by asking for handouts or by taking advantage of handouts. It pisses me off that our generation, these millennials, right? These millennials, this is why we get such a bad fucking rap, is because people do stupid shit like this. Starting a fucking GoFundMe page to help you start a business? Are you kidding me? If you don't have the wherewithal, if you don't have the grit inside of yourself to like weather through the storms because bad shit's gonna happen, you're gonna be fucking broke. There were times where I overdrafted on my account more times than I can even count on 1 month, man, because that fucking happens, right? I've had to max out credit cards in order to make payroll. I've had to, like, literally, I mean, it's, you just do whatever you have to fucking do to be able to not give up, to not put in the towel. Because like I told him, I'll tell you right now that if you want to take that easy road and think that someone's just going to give you some fucking money to get you through your heartache and your hurdles that you're overcoming or that you're going through right now, you're sadly mistaken. That's not how success is built. It's built by learning how to sell, fucking making humongous dreams, humongous goals, big aspirations for yourself, and then working your goddamn dick off until you just can't go anymore, and then you keep going. There's too many people that think that entrepreneurship is so fucking cool and starting a business is so fucking cool, and then like, oh, man, I'm really struggling right now. Like, no shit. We all struggle. If you find anybody that has any level of success, we are the ones that went through the shit that the other people wouldn't go through. They gave up and copped out and went and got a job. They gave up on their dream. They decided to take the fucking cheese and put their head in the mousetrap. And the only way that you're ever going to be free 110% to do whatever the fuck you want, whenever the fuck you want to do it, is becoming significantly financially wealthy. That means working. That means grinding. That means finding a fucking hustle and learning how to sell that hustle over and over and over and over and over again. Because then you'll get the money where you can hire the team members. Then you'll get the money to where you can breathe and build the systems. You don't just start out the gate with fucking rosy, whatever the fuck they're called, glasses on, and then just be able to like, oh, look, I'm successful. I did this for 2 years. And I blame this on 2 fucking things. One, the goddamn school system that we were all forced to go through, where everybody got a participation trophy, where everybody was equal, where everybody was on the same level, where everybody deserves just as much respect and attention and patting on top of the head as everybody else. That's number one, because when you get out into the real world, it's not fucking like that. The fastest gazelle is the one that gets to live the longest. The strongest lion is the one that gets to eat first. Do you see this? Like, do you understand this? That business in human society, in our world, is nature. And number two, I'm going to piss some people off with this one. Number 2 is the fact that technology has made us fucking lazy, and Silicon Valley puts these companies on a pedestal, and it's like, oh look, in a matter of no time, Zucks has built Facebook, and he's just this uber rich person, and he's got this big tech. Like, you have to understand that those are like 1 in a fucking 100 million, man. And if you come from a place like I do, where my parents carried engine parts out of our fucking living room, where my whole entire side of one side of my family is drug addicts, and they never achieved anything for themselves. Like, if you come from something where you had to start your first business with $300 because you worked 3 part-time jobs because you didn't have any fucking money extra in the household, there was nobody to help you. There was nobody to give you a leg up. Nobody could call somebody at the country club and give you a fucking connection. If you start from real ground fucking zero, you feel me? Real ground zero. It's hard, man. There's gonna be times that you want to fucking cry. Like, I'm feeling it right now. It's in my gut, because you don't understand that when you're 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, that you've got 10 years worth of learning left to do. I just turned 30 last week, and I'm finally starting to feel like I might have figured out and learned the lessons that I need to learn to now go to the next level. I made a business mistake when I was 27 that cost me $500,000 worth of real estate and a 6-figure business. You think that didn't fucking hurt? You think I didn't want to? No, I didn't want to, but like, it would have been nice to start a GoFundMe page and say, hey, help me save my business. But you don't do that, man. When you have the heart of a champion, you fucking get the blood out of your nose, you fucking wipe your lips off, you dust the dirt off, and you get back in the fucking ring and you keep fighting. Some of you want to talk this big game and about nice cars and big houses and want to be successful and shit, but your goddamn goals are so far out of grasp for you that you don't know what it is to get to the next step. You need to just focus on that next step. If you're not making any money right now, figure out how you can make $100 a day. Once you make $100 a day, figure out how you can make $500 a day. When you make $500 a day, figure out how you can make $1,000 a day. And just keep doubling and doubling and doubling and doubling and doubling. It's not easy. It's not going to happen tomorrow. It's not going to happen overnight. And if you're 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 years old, you got a long fucking road ahead of you. But don't start a fucking GoFundMe page. Don't ask for handouts. Don't play on your fucking victimized mentality, okay? The victim never wins. And our society is full of them right now. You have a ton of fucking people that go, well, it's not fair. It's not fair to me. It's not okay that I'm treated this way. I mean, if you want fairness, like, you cannot do anything and go sit in the corner with a blanket over your head, scared to fucking death, and the government will take care of you if that's what you want. But I ask you, what kind of fucking life is that to live?